Leo, welcome to your end of January message. We are taking a look at what is coming your way, what you need to know, and anything and everything that's coming in at this particular time. Now, stay tuned because your February reading is going to be coming up as well. So you'll definitely want to make sure you are subscribed to this channel so you get those readings. All right. But first, let me pull a power card for you, Leo. Power card for Leo. What is your focus energy as we move into this important message for Leo? What is their power card here? All right. We have 3 of Wands. Interesting. This is showing you are going places. You are taking, where you're going is going to be further. So whether relationships, like you're moving on, moving towards, moving closer. I do see physical movement here, Leo. It looks like some type of travel too. These upcoming months, maybe in the next 3 weeks or 3 months, I see like 3 is very important too. Maybe you're leaving in 3 days, 3 hours, but there's some type of movement taking place. So a lot of activity coming in your path. But let's go ahead and begin with your message here. Oh, okay. Opening up, we already have double 8s coming through. Triple major arcanas. Wow. Okay. This is very interesting. Very interesting how we have the 8 of Swords coming in. Oh, what is this? Oh, the Page of Swords. Okay. That's interesting how that came. This came in reverse. I must have put that in the pile. But I'm going to read it how it comes through. And then another one. Okay. The King of... Are these all reverse? Oh, no. Interesting. The King of Cups. All right. Let's go ahead and begin here. Let's take a look at this 8 of Swords. Now... resistance. This is really what I see coming through here. There is this energy of whether like this resistance, Leo. It's so I'm taking a pause because I feel like this is like out of your character or out of your norm. You usually aren't withdrawn, but there's something that you are afraid of or that you're hesitant about with this 8 of Swords. Could be financial situations. It could also be your position in work, your position in your line of duty, your career, also possibly your position in the relationship and where it stands. Right now, there's a lot on your mind, I see here. There's a lot that you are considering, that you're possibly planning, making like plans or backup plans. Plan B, just in case something doesn't go one way, you have another way. Now, what's interesting is that breaking free, that's what I see. It's like you're feeling stuck, maybe trapped in some type of limiting belief. Possibly held back. Okay, you're held back, and maybe that's why we see you moving forward. You're no longer allowing yourself to be held back by fears or limiting impressions of you. So this is a reminder that all of these, should I say, insecurities or doubts, they're not external. They only exist in your mind. Working through the mental struggle. So this is a reminder, Leo, of your strength, your stability, and your capability, okay? Because I do see that you are like worthy. You are that person, okay? You are the main character. You are the boss. You carry that king and queen energy. So if you're doubtful of like, will I get the job? Will they love me? Will I find love again? Will I be successful in life? Push those doubts aside. That's really what this is showing. Put those doubts aside because, Leo, who you are, you always come up with the tools and the resources at the right time. The right moment. I mean, who you are, charismatic. You're very charismatic. You draw attention. You draw great connections. So step into your power. You're not only capable of, breaking free from obstacles that come your way, but you also have the ability to create a life of stability and structure and abundance. A lot of you prefer routines too. Like you like something to be very consistent. It helps you in the flow. It helps you in the rhythm. It helps you stay like on task. So being consistent with your goals or with your intentions could help alleviate this doubt that you are maybe working through, or this insecurity. So trust in your skills and your abilities, because your potential is going to go far. Okay, like I do see, like in your life, Leo, you are going to go far. Mark my words, you are going to go far. This may also be physically. You are going to be living far, or, living abroad, or getting out of like a small city or place that you live. And it's like you are going to go far is what I hear, especially in this year in 2025. Now, I do see a lot of hard work. This may be beginning of the year, or maybe in the last couple of months, you've been working a lot. You've been putting so much effort into financial gains or abundance, your side project, hobbies, maybe even your position in your career or work. This is showing you're committed. You're very committed. You're dedicated. You're on the hustle. You're on the grind. So your efforts, they're not in vain. They're going to pay off. They're already starting to pay off. And we see that there is power and there is reputation being built here. This is like your brand. This is your imagery. This is who you represent, right? The more you show up to be like this loyal, consistent person and high quality and good value, right? Like that expression, like your reputation precedes you. And that's what I see here, Leo, that what you're putting in is aligning with your highest self. Okay? It's pushing you into like a spotlight that maybe you're not even aware of. It's pushing you where you are going to be magnetically attracting other interests, other people, love, attention, connections. So don't hold back. Let your passion be seen, let it be witnessed, let it be felt, let yourself be watched, okay? And let people take notice of what you have to give. If you have those ideas out there, get those ideas out there. If you have something to show it, all right? With your personality, now is the time to like really give it all that you have, especially at the end of this month, moving into February. I can't help but to think of travel. So if you're like traveling somewhere to meet someone, give it all you got. If you're, maybe transferring or relocating, it's like give it all that you've got. Make like this place a home. Like just pretty much go all in is what I'm hearing here, Leo. Like go all in. Okay, commit. Go fully into this. Commit. What's interesting is that we also have, in the center space, we have Death with the Page of Swords in reverse. So I definitely see that you are in a period of profound transformation. There is change in here. Now this is signaling an end of an old chapter, of an old part in your life. Sometimes it could also be career change, or maybe what has remained in your life, or what has been steady. There's like an ending to that. Okay, because I do see like a new awakening coming in here. There's a strong release. The release is what no longer is serving you anymore. And there is a call to silence some type of noise or drama or gossip or like chitter chatter. This could come in the form of like external criticism. Could also be your self-doubt or overthinking, but we see an ending, for that too, an ending to this external noise, I should say. Some of you, it could be what you consume. You are taking a social media break. Maybe you're no longer watching the news. Maybe you're no longer talking to a particular person because you don't feel like you have gained much from this. This energy hasn't grown. It hasn't improved you as a person. It hasn't helped your mental health. So there is, again, like an end. So there's you're letting go. There's a let go of some type of attachment to maybe like opinions of others, or the need to constantly maybe analyze or overanalyze and question. So some of you, it's like you're no longer questioning your worth. You're no longer questioning your purpose. No longer questioning, like your value or what you're capable of doing or attracting, or maybe who you're meant to become. So I do see that there's more trust in the process of this transformation here, Leo. So something new and beautiful is definitely being created from the ashes of the old, some type of rebirth. Now this rebirth is connecting you to like the most authentic and powerful version of yourself as we move into judgment. Judgment here, especially when we see the 5 of Cups down below, sometimes our greatest pain turns into some greater gain. And you have faced, loss and disappointment. And I do see that there have been, moments of regret that you wish you could go back and maybe change or alter. But judgment is here to remind you that those experiences, they're part of your awakening, Leo. Okay, they are a part of who you're meant to emerge and come out to be, who you're meant to come across later in your path, what you're meant to do, the knowledge that you're meant to acquire in this physical realm. And the 5 of Cups, it's a reminder that, yes, while you can acknowledge the pain and the loss and the suffering that you have gone through, do not dwell. Do not dwell on what has built out. Instead, look ahead and look forward to what is to come, because there's something better here for you. So turn your gaze from what's gone and focus on what is to come, or what is remaining and you're not even aware of, because there's so much that surrounds you and there's so much potential that's still waiting for you to grab a hold of, especially when it comes to love. All right, Leo, when it comes to love, okay, you may have lost a loved one, you may have lost a connection that you have been attached to for a very long time, but just because that loss has been experienced doesn't mean a new loss cannot be developed. And a lot of you need to hear that. Okay, there can be new developments here that can be formed. Empress with the King of Cups in reverse. Now this is interesting because I see also universe is pushing you in a role where you are going to, okay, this role, I don't want to say like you're going to be famous. I mean, some of you can be, but it's like you're going to be well known in your life. A lot of you, Leo, in 2025, you're going to be connected. Okay, you're going to be connected, whether it's your social circle, whether it's your career, your job, could even be your relationships with others. It's like you're going to be popular. You're going to be loved. You're going to be cherished. I can't help but to feel that you're stepping into a season of like abundance, because the Empress, she represents birthing, growth and creation. So a lot of you, I see the universe is preparing you to grow in the state of abundance, whether it's an abundant position, you are becoming an abundant, essential role for someone else in your life, maybe for your children, your grandchildren, your community, your department, your employees, coworkers, right? There's something here like you are very essential. The Empress is a very essential person and role. And we see that with this growth, there's also the power to manifest your dreams. You're going to be growing and birthing greater things for yourself, more than maybe what you had imagined. But because also the King of Cups in reverse, it shows that you may still be struggling with some type of unresolved feelings or emotional turbulence here. Maybe it's like your belief. Maybe you just cannot believe it, or maybe it's taking you a while to move on from a particular loss, or this loss is still a lingering effect and it's hindering growth. So just know, Leo, that you are worthy of the blessings that are coming your way, but emotional balance and, like self-nurturing is very essential. So don't be afraid to sit with your feelings and acknowledge them, but also don't be afraid to release what no longer is serving you, what is keeping you sad, what is keeping you down. True abundance begins within, working within. So working on your spiritual health, your emotional health is very, very important. I'm also seeing something about being drained. So you may have had someone in your life that was draining your energy, depleting your energy. They were just zapping everything out of you. A colleague, a family member, a friend, okay, an ex. There is something here that has, now this could also be what you have been consuming too. So while this could be someone that you have been, connected with, I also see it could be what you have been consuming. Maybe you've been consuming too much Netflix or, again, social media, and it's zapped a lot of the life force out of you, where you just didn't have the time or the energy to pursue greater things that you're meant to pursue. So moving into February, just know that there is a lot of empowerment that you are going to be called to step into. Okay. So let go of those mental chains, okay, that have been holding you back in order to change, but also trust in your strength, trust in your power, trust in your influence. Okay. You do have strong, powerful influences, whether you are aware of this or not. And own up to your craft, own up to your skills, continue to do what you passionately enjoy doing, because I do see that it's leading you to greater things. Okay, something that you do passionately, it's allowing you to move forward and enter into like a bigger, powerful era. I do see, again, that there's some type of abundant, greater success that's going to unfold from where you're starting. It may feel small, but it's going to develop into something much greater. And Spirit's also showing like embrace the new. Okay, we're allowing old cycles to end for a reason, because you have to make space for transformation. Sometimes these changes are better for us. They are better for our life story that's, meant to unfold. And even though we do go through the ups and the downs and the losses, you will find strength in the pain. These past disappointments, they are fuel as your greater awakening. Your greatest lesson will become your greatest triumph, Leo. That's what I see here. All right. Your greatest lesson will become your greatest triumph. And remember, please prioritize your emotional well-being, whether that's taking time to heal, taking a break from relationships, taking a break from things that are draining you. Practice self-care. Okay, be kind and be gentle with yourself, because when your inner self thrives, your outer and your external world will thrive as well. So, I mean, who you're meant to be is undeniable. You're meant to be in some form or position of influence. I don't even want to say power, because that may come off as like an ego thing, but I would say more influential. All right. You're very influential to the people that you are surrounded by, whether it's, again, family, your partners, whether it's business. You have great ideas, great strategies. Okay. You hold more power than you may give yourself credit for, Leo. And that is what you're meant to see right now. Don't self-doubt, or don't limit what you are capable of creating or where you are capable of doing. Some of you give your power away unknowingly. Like, you give your power away to other people that benefit from your power, that benefit from your ideas, from your energy. But if you were to conserve that and hold that out for yourself, you could do powerful, better, more, further things. So I'll see you in the next reading, Leo.